Hello everyone, this is our team AI Gamut, and today we will be presenting our project Communicator, which is a new innovative solution that acts as a communication facilitator. So who are we? We are a team of 4 Arab students, Ahmad, Abdurrahman, Ale, and Dareen, with the guidance support of our amazing mentor, Debasmita Woods. Here is our outline for today. We will start by a brief introduction and defining our problem. Then we move forward to our proposed solution. Then we will analyze our survey results. Then discuss our market research and competitive landscape. Then end with our future planning and hopes for the model. So what's mainly our problem? It lies in the miscommunication and lack of understanding that may be presented by others. So here is a shorted video about a doctor telling some news to his patient that demonstrates our problem.
I can't hear.
You can share your audio as well.
What? This can't be true. No one in my family has cancer. Are you sure?
As can be seen from the video, everyone deserves a chance to be considered and understood, even if they needed a technical help. Everyone can face a problem in communication. Even physicians breaking bad news can lead to negative consequences for patients' families. Also, delivering bad news to patients is a highly sensitive challenge that sooner or later all doctors must face. Unfortunately, patients aren't always happy with how that news is broken. Moreover, on another side, we ought to help autistic people understand and respond to others' people's emotions as they might lack or seem to lack empathy with others. A recent study conducted about the doctor-patient relationship showed that around 49.5% of the patients decided to change the doctor managing their therapy, and 4.5 withdrew from even continuing their therapy due to the lack of understanding between them and the therapist. Moreover, in another study about doctors' way of communication, about 91% of respondents' results perceived delivering bad news as a very important skill, but only 40% felt that they had the training to effectively deliver such news. But this is never a doctor problem only. Other people faces problem in communication, just like those with autism. Autism is a disease that causes problem in interpreting others' emotion, and those are not a small portion. Actually, in 2020, the CDC reported that approximately 1 in 54 children in the US is diagnosed with an autism spectrum disorder, according to 2016 data. Not only that, but around 62% of young adults with autism remain unemployed and unenrolled in higher education in the 2 years after high school, and most of this is due to their poor way of communication. So it's time to help changing these people's life. So who are we serving with our product? We have three main sectors: the medical sectors like doctor and physicians, then the medical staff dealing with patients. Another sector is the autistic children who often find it hard to recognize emotion. And lastly, anyone who faces any kind of struggle at communication.
Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, which has resulted in a dramatic increase in the use of telemedicine virtual visits. But the question is how effective these virtual visits are and how this virtual setup relates to patient outcome. And of course, how can a doctor ensure that he is empathetic enough and are behaving the right way in an online connection. So our proposed solution is a system that monitors the patient's and doctor interaction throughout the patient and doctor interaction and recognize doctor's facial expression and send them customized feedback in order to tailor their communication style to best suit their patient. Then in the project pipeline, we first apply our emotion recognition model to recognize both user and target's facial expression using an open source library called tface. Then based on the prediction, we send customized response to guide the user to the best way to interact with the other person. And finally, we send feedback containing the full meeting details to the users. Okay, and here is the demo. This is the demo of the doctor's expected interaction after being coached by our project. So in the video, the project could have a massive impact on how doctors interact with their patients, developing a deeper relationship, and which will eventually increase the feelings of mutual trust between the doctor and the patient.
Okay, so for our survey part, we have collected 164 responses from varying backgrounds. 12% from them were doctors, 10% from them were relative or close person to an autistic person, and the rest percentage is neither doctors or not relative to autistic person. So as you can see, our survey results indicate that a majority of the doctors find it very difficult to deliver bad news to their patients and their families. Also, most of the doctors found that an application can help them to understand their patients and how they feel about the bad news and help them to deliver the news in a better way. Also, for the parents of an autistic child, all of the parents actually decided that they found that it's good to understand that their child understand the feelings of their that the child understand the feelings of their parents. Then for our market research part, we have found that the healthcare sector is a very large sector. There are almost 800,000 companies in the US health sector. This sector is very large. And it's expected to grow in the upcoming years. So for our competitors, our direct competitors are normal video conferencing applications like Zoom, Google Meet, Skype, but they don't have any assist for the emotion recognition, or they don't help the participants in the call to give them any feedback about their emotions. For example, Florida Hospital uses the Zoom application to connect the doctors and the patient, but there is no any kind of emotion recognition in the app. Our indirect competitors, companies like Cogito, Nice in Contact, but those are indirect competitors as they are more focused general on customer service, but they are not focused on the healthcare sector. So why you choose Communicator? Basically because we offer automatic monitoring, display of facial emotion expressions. Also, we provide coaching, so you guide the doctor or the user to the best way to interact with the other person or with their patients to deliver the news. Also, it's customizable, so you can tailor to the needs of the medical practitioners. Also, it's easy and accessible anywhere.
So let's talk about our future plan. So at first, we aim to develop a mobile and a web application that can help us showcase more our solution. Also, we are thinking of course, about a Zoom or a Google Meet plugin that can help us also be more reachable and free for everyone. Also, we are thinking about adding new features like voice recognition, and also maybe a dedicated version of this application or this product for kids, because we know our patients are basically kids, and we are thinking about including emoji or filters that can be funny and easy to interact with. So this is the third version. We are now we will show you a short demo how we are our vision about the project. So
Guys, you're over time, just so you know.
It's
Okay.
the last slide.
So this video is the same that you see before, but here we try to add a Siri voice that invite the doctor to smile more, or to say something funny, or say something that can be funny to that he can help him interact more with the patient. So this is the purpose of this video. Darine, can you pass this video?
I can't have breast cancer.
So at the end, we want to thank you everyone for this opportunity, and also a special thank you for the Dibasmita for her help and her dedication. Thank you, Dibasmita. Thanks.